Hello, welcome back to another vlog, and if you haven't noticed, I gave myself a blowout. So, I love this blowout. I'm living for it. I am like so stunned that even I did this, but you know, I'm a hairstylist, so it's actually, you know, good as a hairstylist to actually do my own blowout. Only because it kind of tells your clients, like, if you do a blowout, like, you could look like this too, but also, like, you never have to use a straightening iron, and if you can convince your clients for hair like this, then you actually beat half the time in your regular, you know, if you were to do a blow dry and then straighten. This is actually way faster. When I get better at doing this and I have like better technique, I'll show y'all how to do y'all's own blowout. I am going to show y'all how to look fancy, which is kind of like this would be good for like Halloween if you want to get that Cher look from Clueless, and you know, she has that kind of blowout type look to her hair, and I just wanted to look fancy today because even though we're going to Walmart and probably the dog park, so I don't know, but I just wanted to do a nice little princess look to go with this hair. So let's get started. I'm going to use the Coastal Scents again, full face, because I don't think the e.l.f. makeup really helped and my makeup was really off. Plus I didn't clean my brushes after I did like a Halloween makeup, or I was trying to do a Halloween makeup tutorial, really sucked at it. Used a lot of blues, and so I might have a blue tint to my face, and I felt like my other video I had a blue tint. Take a big fluffy brush, pull back the hair. Ugh. That probably got all over me. So we're gonna brush that hair back. We're gonna tap into the Coastal Scents. This is again the 6 Contour Blush Palette. I'm using the top middle. It's kind of like a skin tone. It matches perfectly with my skin tone and my foundation. Okay, and then we're gonna put on some bronzer. We're gonna use a this was foundation and a smaller one for bronzer, because bronzer should be kind of blended out just like your foundation. I'm gonna put it right here, under the cheeks, right here, and under the jaw. Also with the bronzer, I'll take a fluffy brush like this, kind of tap it in there, and go along the nose and go down. And we're going to take the brush that we used for the bronzer. We're going to blend that, kind of go down into the eye. And we're going to take this brush again, back in the bronzer, and go right underneath the nose. Now we're going to go back in with this, and we're going to use the white color. And we're going to go underneath the eyes. Also going to go underneath here. I want to stop right here, like here's your jaw. There's in the middle from here to there is your contour, and from your lower jaw down, that's going to be where the white powder is. And we're also going to add some powder right here because I sweat a lot right there, and that's our T-zone. So right there might get a little. We're going to let that set. We're going to take the 28 Neutral palette from Coastal Scents. We're going to use this right here in the middle to do eyebrows. Lightly fill them in. We're not gonna try to have a structure to them. We're not gonna have them, you know, looking sculpted, because I feel like you should stick with your natural, you know, if you're beautiful, stick to your natural eyelashes, stick to your natural everything. Like, just be natural. It just looks better to me. And plus, like with pageants, if you have like these sculpted looking eyebrows, the coaches, or not the coaches, the judges are gonna be like, they don't want no Instagram girl. They want like a girl from next door. They want somebody that's natural inside and out, like beautiful. Okay, and we're gonna add a base to our eyelashes, or eyelids. So we're gonna take this right here. It's a cream color. And we're gonna go all over the lid. take a clean brush and we're going to go in with this pink right next to it, and we're going to go on the lid since my lids are looking very pink anyways. We're going to take this right there, right here, just because it's my favorite transition color right now, and it's not too brown or anything. It's almost like a purple, pink, brown, like it has brown undertones, but it's like a really purpley, pinky transition color. It's almost like the look we did yesterday, except the look, we used a different color on the lid, but we're using the same transition color just because I'm in love with it. Okay, and we're going to take this color right here, and we're not going to go all the way over into the corner because that's what I did with the other color. We're just going to focus on the outside. Eyes wide out. We're going to move on to the blush and eyeshadow palette by Coastal Scents. We're going to try this peach color right here, and we're going to put that on the lid. Then we're going to take a smaller brush, and we're going to take a little bit darker brown. So I'm going to take this right here. I'm going to just do it on the outside corner and go a little bit in. So right here. Kind of drag into the crease with a thin line. Take this brush again, and we're going to pick a color in here to kind of match our transition color to give it more of a pop. So I'm going to use this color. I kind of like to go back and forth with a little bit different colors because, you know, the sky is not painted with one type of blue. You know, you paint the sky more than one shade of blue. Bottom right here, it's not black, but it's like a dark brown. And we're just going to focus that right in there. And we're going to take this brush again. Going to go back in with that last color, the purple pinky color. And a little bit more, just right in here. And we're going to stipple it. Take this, and we're going to take the same brown that we used for our eyebrows. We're going to add it to our lower lash line and top lash line just to kind of smoke it out a little bit. So we're going to start from the outside and go in because the outside is going to be more pigmented. I'm going to start from the inside and go over as close as we can to that lash line. The bottom. I'm going to take a little bit darker color and also go along my eyelashes. Okay, and we're gonna clean all this up because we don't want to go around like this. Although we could make this a look. It's a look. It's something. You never know. I never know. Okay, so we're gonna dust that off. See, look how easy that was. This side. Oh yes. The setting powder. Aw. And that's the real reason for setting powder, not to set your. This can set your concealer, but it's also to set or to like wipe away that extra stuff. I like to think of it as like it's kind of like a painting. If you make a mistake, you can always go back and recover it. Just to finish it off, I'm going to take that and just blend out the rest because I think I got it. There we go. Get that inner corner because I see some lines in there. I'm gonna put some eyeliner on top and we'll see where we go from here. And now we are going to do mascara and then we'll do the blush and everything else afterwards. So mascara time. And I did not add any eyeliner at the bottom. That's just the eyeshadow that I had. Okie dokie. So we're gonna add blush. So we're gonna go back to our contour 6 contour blush palette. I'm gonna take this nice little brush, kind of tap into the blush and add it to our cheekbones. Okay. Go. And I'm going to add a little bit more bronzer right up in here. Lips, I'm going to use a light glossy look. This is an old color that I have never really used before. It's called Peachy Scene. Not Peachy Keen, but Peachy Scene. And if you ever have lipstick that is a little bit too bright for you, this is a little bit too bright on camera. It kind of looks normal, but we're going to take this. Kind of tones it down, makes it a little bit more matte too. It's almost out. It's my favorite one from Sephora. I think it's called Confectionery. And there you go. And this is how you look all fancy and like a princess or like a pageant girl. To me, it kind of puts a Farrah Fawcett feel in here. My hair was done by Anna in Inspire Salon in Tan. Because she's so good. So love it. Feeling it. Feeling it so good. Makes my hair look thicker too. So if you feel like your hair is looking thin, try getting a blowout.